So, didn't do a ton of blue dragons, but I got a pretty good amount in. I got like one range. Oh, just noticed my coif was broken. Anyways, 1.3 mil. Alright, so I'm gonna go grab my 71 agility. I need 76 agility to use a shortcut by Zora. God damn it. I really hate falling on this course, especially 11 levels over the anyways, I need 76 for Zora's shortcut area, but I'm just gonna use a summer pie at 71, so one level to go. It's gonna take me like 2 hours, not a big deal. We'll see when I'm done. About to wrap up. 71 agility at the end of this lap. As you can see, I've got 125 marks of grace. I don't know. I think that's 1,200 crystals. I don't know if it's 120 or 1,200. I think it's 1,200 crystals. Anyways, it'll equal right about 1.2 mil in profit. It's kind of nice to make some money from agility, of course, but it's not a big deal. You don't make a lot. So I'll take the profit, but I'm glad to move on to some other things that'll make me a little bit more money per hour for sure. So here we go, 71 agility. I can now officially use Zora's shortcut once I eat a summer pie, which is kind of nice, and that means we're pretty close to killing it. It's always nice to sell a few things and put a little bit of cash in the cash sack. Where did I just grab this 537k from? Oh, this was leftover from selling the stuff from dragons, so like blue dragon hides and whatnot. This puts us at like 23 mil maybe? Let's see. Yeah, we're a little over 23 mil. I plan on buying some supplies, but overall, we're looking good. I think that the last thing I need to do is go ahead and unlock fairy rings for that shortcut, because as much as now I can jump over that rock, I still need to be able to teleport to the fairy ring by the rock. I don't know where I'm going with this shit. I need to unlock fairy rings, guys, so I'm gonna do Fairy Tale Part 2, just like the first little bit that you need to do to unlock fairy rings. I really have no reason to finish the quest on this account, so that's not the plan. Even though I do have all the levels required to finish the quest, there's just no point. I'm sorry. I don't need to waste my time on that. I'm trying to make 100 mil here, so I will see you guys. I don't even think I'll show you guys me finishing the quest. I'm done. I would almost be willing to bet money you did not expect to see me doing some hunter right now. I decided that I wanted to do a little bit of imp catching. I don't know where or when or how I decided this. I was hoping to do some hunter moneymakers because I wanted to get a higher hunter level on this account. And I'd like to eventually get the Chinchampas, but the one I really want to try out is just farming some Eclectic imps, which does take 50 hunters. So I figured I could knock out 50 hunter pretty easily and pretty quickly. The basic path I'm going to take to get 50 hunter, I'm going to do these copper longtails or whatever until 19, where I can do tropical wagtails. I'm going to do those to 29, where I can do swamp lizards. And I'm going to just take swamp lizards all the way to 50, purely for simplicity. I can end up getting like 40k XP an hour once I can get 3 traps down. So as much as I could do orange salamanders for a couple levels and like falconry and whatnot, I'm going to just go with swamp lizards. Yeah, buddy. Regicide quest complete. This was kind of impromptu to go grab this quest, because it turns out if I want to go kill Zora, I actually have to complete Regicide. I already knew that. I forgot. I went to kill Zora, didn't have it done. So we went and finished it up quick, and here we are. Yes. Alright, here we go. My first Zora attempt on floods. I don't plan on doing a lot of Zora on floods, because it just seems like kind of a lame way to get to 100 mil, just do a fuck ton of Zora. But I want to do some. It'll speed up the process, and I kind of want to try it out on a weaker account, since I've been doing it on my main for quite some time. So here we go. I haven't been here in a while, so I'll have to kind of get used to it again, like rotations and whatnot. We'll see. We'll see. I'm about to be out of prayer. Out of prayer. Oh, fuck. Out of prayer. So screwed. Oh, I got the kill! Alright, first try on floods. Got the kill. Didn't get quite the drop I got on my first kill on my main. Whew! That got sketchy because I ran out of prayer, huh? That's not even a very good drop at all. But hey, very first kill on floods. It only took 1 try. I mean, I had confidence that I would kill him, but that was actually pretty sketchy. That got kind of close. Not a great drop, but we managed. Once you get to the second rotation, you're kind of fucked. I just got 76 hit points. I did not expect to get a hit points level. Well, thank you very much. That could help in here. Just got 1 extra health for this fight, fellas. Now we're in. Now I guarantee we get it. The department that my dad and I both work for, actually. Hey, 50 Hunter coming in hot. That'll be a story for later. I can now take all these traps. I have high enough Hunter to go ahead and catch Eclectic Imps. So that's where I'm going to go. Thank you very much, Swamp Lizards, for all the XP that you got me. Let's make some cash at Eclectics. I really haven't done this method in a while, so we'll see. Yes, my man. You just think after like a few times recharging, he'd be like, alright, I'll recharge it for you. Good beans. Good beans. That's not what I meant to say. Alright, first trip is done. It wasn't short, but it went alright. I'm at about 10 minutes now, so I'm only at about a 5 trip per hour pace, which is like 375 to 400k an hour. So it's a start, but I'll need to improve on that speed, but that's not bad. Alright, I've got 2 different things to show you here. For one, I've got a few hundred Eclectic Imps, which is kind of nice. A little over a mil worth. Pretty cool. I'm going to take a few of all these Imps that I have out now that these Essence that I purchased have actually purchased. And I'm going to go get some more jars. But first I wanted to show you my spades finally sold. 768k. Probably won't do those anymore. It's only like 200k an hour while I'm doing it. But hey, it was kind of a cool way to make a little bit of cash. And I mean, it worked. I made a few 100k. I'll definitely take it. But I'm now going to go make some jars. Alright, I just bought this Magic Fang for 2.15 mil. I'm going to go ahead and use it on my Trident, which I think I got on charge first. You will not get the coins back. I didn't put very many coins in it, so that's totally fine with me. I'm going to put this on that. Do I not have enough? You need a chisel to do that. I hope that I don't require some sort of crafting level I don't have. I would just give it to my main, personally, if that's the case. Yes, you craft the Fang into the Trident. Alright, so now I have a Toxic Trident. Clearly, it's a more powerful weapon. That's the big idea here. I'm up to 10 Zoras, and they've been okay. But now they'll be a little bit smoother. And Fangs and Scales in general are kind of at a low right now compared to where they've been before, I should say. So it's very possible that the price of that's going to go up by the time I sell it. So I think that was a pretty good investment. I don't need coins anymore, though. I need to fill it up with these Scales. Let's see how many charges I can pop into this bad boy. 2379. So that'll last me quite some time. There goes the rest of my Scales. But I don't think I'll have to recharge it for a while. And now I have a much more powerful ranged, or magic weapon, excuse me, to work with. So that's going to be a lot nicer for Zora and Barrows, which both of them you will see more of in the future. What do you got for me, Zora? Oh, dude, Dwarf Weed Seeds and Pure Essence. Oh, it's like a 28k drop on number 20. So lame. Do it. Let's see that Magic Fang. Let's see that Magic Fang. Oh, Ceratom Bruise. Not quite, not quite. Still a nice drop, around 100k. I got another 1,000 flax that'll turn into bowstrings. So, this episode is really not turning out to be quite as long as I thought it was after I collected all these clips. A lot of things did happen. It was a little unorganized. There's probably a few clips that I originally planned on putting in. Like when I unlocked fairy rings, for instance. There were a few things while I was catching Eclectics that I could have gone into more detail, but I just feel like I want to put a few more hours into something like that before I actually talk to you guys, like an in-depth strategy about it. So that would be more next episode. A few things, I guess I talked about during stream how when I was just making the impling jars, or I was exchanging those implings for jar generators and then taking all the jars out of the generator, that process alone was like 400k an hour while I did it. That was a clip that I took some time to go find one time when I explained it, but for the life of me, couldn't find it over a few hours of a stream, so that clip went missing. Little things like that, I guess, just made it shorter than I thought, but I still made some good progress. This is a clip of me selling some stuff as of right now. I did buy a Magic Fang during this one, so the cash stack hasn't really grown immensely. But we still made some decent cash, and I unlocked a good method in those Eclectics. I think once I get used to them, and maybe go grab like 60 Hunter, to be completely honest, I'd be at like 800k an hour. So that and Zora alone next episode will make a pretty good amount of money. But I think next episode is going to be more focused on those jar generators, getting the 60 hunter, and then mostly Zora. I don't know. I also wanted to do some borrows this episode that didn't end up happening, just because it's so much easier now to say let's go to Zora instead. Because one Zora run, most of the time, is more money than a borrows run. But sometimes it isn't. Like, I'll get a 60k Zora drop, and I get 60k borrows chests here and there. But a Zora run takes me like 3 or 4 minutes less than a borrows run, so there's really not a lot of point to do borrows if I can manage Zora, which I was managing pretty well. But maybe I'll go back and do a little bit because it is kind of exciting. Other than that, this is going to wrap up the episode. I do think we made some good progress. I'm glad I could drop this one out. Next episode, I want to do a lot on those jar generators and Zora, like I was saying. So we'll make some good cash off those two. And that's going to wrap it up. So I will see you then. Thank you very much.